Shani? Hello, and not forgetting what's up, my babies, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zandile Finga, and as you can see from today's title, we are doing a quick thrift flip tutorial. Okay, so this thrift flip tutorial will be a hand sewing tutorial. I'll be only doing a few of these. I think I'll only be dropping this video and my next video, which is hand sewing, and then after that I'll just be moving on to machines. Why I'm doing hand sewing is so it can be more inclusive. Honey, I know how frustrating it can be for you to want to get into fashion and feel like you don't have the proper equipment, and you know, sewing machine goes for like about what 3 to 5k. So if we don't all have that right now, then you can start off with me using the hand sewing kit. Mine was from Pep and it went for 30 rand, and it basically had everything I needed for this video. So yeah, if you want to join this journey of ours, then go check out the Pep stores so that you can get your own hand sewing kits. So yeah, basically today we'll be learning how I turned this into this, and then how I turned these leggings into these two cute items. So yeah, I did all of this using hand sewing, guys. Yes. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, it's possible. Like, you really don't need a sewing machine if you can't afford one as yet. Now, what else? So I'll only be using 2 stitches throughout this video, meaning that if you'd like to learn more stitches, you can check out a video that I did, a hand sewing tutorial video that I did a few months back. I'm not really that happy with it, but then it has 4 stitches there, and today I'll only be focusing on 2. So yeah, if you're new here, please don't forget to click the subscribe button immediately. This is a channel where we just get to learn and grow together as a family and as a team. And if you're coming back and you're gang, thank you so much for tuning back in, gang. And yeah, let's get straight into this video, okay? Mwah! Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just check. Not what I'm doing, guys. Let's just seriously do it. 2, 3, go.
난 모를 거야. 아마 날 모를 거야. 웃고 있는 내 모습은 진짜가 아니야.
Okay, now that you've seen the fast version, we can move straight on to the tutorial for the stitching, right? So as you can see, I'm about to move backwards to the last part of my previous stitch. That's the part that differentiates this one from the running stitch. So we're about to stick the needle in front, but to give it enough space for you to be able to move back to, you know, stitch the needle right before your previous stitch. So that's before, in, cool. Give it some space because you need to go back again, remember? There we go. Go back. There we go. Then you keep doing that.
모습은 숨기고 살아야지. 사람들은 겉모습만 판단하니까. 하나 둘씩 사람들은 날 떠나가네. 별거 없어.
So when we're done and we want to knot the stitches off, we just go to the back and we just keep sewing into the last hole. There we go. And we're all done, and this is how it's supposed to look on the outside. See? Girl, you did that yourself! Congratulations! And now we'll be moving on to the running stitch. I thought I'd make the side of my dress ruched. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right, but like all ruffled. So that's how I wanted us to do this one, but unfortunately I didn't. So yeah. If you want to check the tutorial for this one, you need to go and check out the video I was speaking about in my intro. But yeah, basically this is how different they are, and let's get started with the entire tutorial. I started off with using dresses that fit me the way I'd like this dress that I'm about to make to fit me, and obviously this mustard one was a winner. After that, I got my pins and then I started pinning the dresses down to each other. I do this because obviously I want to cut it out to fit the size of the dress that I used as a reference. Please grab this hand, dog. No measurements, just vibes. This is how I made my dress way too short at first, which like really created a whole bunch of mess for me. But in any case, after you're done cutting out, you can take the pins out and it's time to start sewing. Okay, now that we've cut out the dress to fit us perfectly, that means that the sides are also cut out, meaning that you'll have to start sewing on the sides. So I started using pins again to create the arms for my dress. I really wanted it to be low arms so I could show a bit of side boob. So yeah, it's very important for you to actually measure yourself firstly, because as you can see, I'm free-handing it and it isn't the best. Yeah. Now that we're done with pinning, we're gonna start sewing, right? And you just sew right on the outside of the pins. Every time you get to a pin, you're supposed to take it out. I know I'm not doing it here, but girl, I was so distracted. I was watching TV while I was doing this. Sorry. Think about it. Think about blue ocean where we can be forever. Okay, so like I said, basically in this video I only use one stitch and it's the first stitch from the tutorial. To give you guys some tips when you're inserting the needle in the thread, even though you obviously know you're going to need a lot of threading, I wouldn't suggest to use a lot of threading, because it's gonna make it really hard for you to sew if your thread is way too long. So it's okay, just use some like short ones and keep going, and then knot off the thread once it's finished, and then start again until your dress is finished. So this is me doing the arms now. I have to do the arms separately, so the front, the back of both sides, and then we'll do the sides of the dress as one, because that's obviously where the dress has to be together. And then to make it look neater, we're going to sew the bottom hem of the dress on both sides until it looks like this. So as you guys can see, I'm also a beginner. We're learning together, guys. Okay, so no judging, no judgment zone, okay? Baby, 지금 우린 함께 할 수 있을까? 네 눈을 보면 알 수 있을까? 너도 내 맘과. Okay, so for this one we're gonna need wool, thread, a needle, and pearls. Actually, I wouldn't suggest to use wool because, honey, oh my god, it looks so ratchet and ghetto. So if you can get like a proper string from a China mall or any sewing shop, I suggest to do that. Okay, now we're cutting the biker shorts and we're about to stitch from the inside hem using the one and only stitch I'm using in this video. So let's get that started. Come on babe, surely I don't have to try to do it on both legs, so I'm not going to show you that. I did the one leg, you obviously have to do the other. Let's move on to the boob tube. So this is the entire leg of the leggings that I was wearing earlier on. I'm just separating it at the part where it's sewn. I think it's called a hem. We'll grow together, guys. We'll learn all the jargon and we'll learn the proper ways, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. So you separate it to make it one big triangle, and then you're going to measure how thin or thick you want your boob tube to be. So I did that, and then I just started sewing on the sides to close the boob tube. Did the sides and the top. Once that was done, I did the bottom two. And after that, I attached them by sewing the sides, but from the inside. Girl, I was watching TV. Like, sometimes you just need to like keep yourself preoccupied, like something to watch while you're doing this. And then I used the wool to create my pearl strings for my boob tube. So like I said, I wouldn't suggest you use a wool. I just couldn't find a string around the house, and yeah, wool's way too small and thin, so it becomes really just weird.
To Detroit, yeah, the place that I rest, where the ladies got asses and love live sex. And hot Atlanta, y'all.
Thank you so much for watching that video, honeys. I hope it was useful. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and I hope that you enjoyed it so much that you subscribed halfway through. Not even halfway through, as soon as like you heard me speaking, sweets. But if you didn't, don't forget to do that right now, because I'm trying to grow my channel. Okay, sweetie? Road to 500. But yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I really hope you guys learned something. Comment below, let me know what you think of this video, what you'd like to see, if you have any questions. Yeah, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see how I style these items. What else? What am I forgetting? I will be dropping my next video in about... Nope, no longer making any promises, but I'll be dropping my next video soon, so please do stick around, guys. And please make sure that you do comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you once again. Mwah!